I think right now my focus is on these live mixtapes and feeding this community of people. You know, the experience of it has really been amazing. I feel like there's an energy exchange that people are missing from their lives right now, not being able to interact with people. And to be able to put music in, you know, channel it into their lives. Like, people are sending me back pictures, you know, dancing around their living room to it or putting it up on the TV when they're cooking. And I feel like I'm becoming a part of their lives in a way that I've never been able to before. And I'm seeing it in real time. So I think that really has my energy all about these live mixtapes right now. And I'm super excited to keep rocking with those. So yeah, I think until the album is done and ready to drop, that's where you're going to see me popping up on Instagram and on YouTube and Bandcamp and SoundCloud. And definitely, you know, anybody that likes what I do, go to the Bandcamp. It's J.Period.bandcamp.com, and you'll find a lot of goodies, a lot of treats. Dan Lish is this amazing illustrator I've been working with. I mean, really, honestly, like I went into a gallery show in New York and I saw one of his pieces with Tribe and De La, and I was like, I need to have that. And I bought it on the spot. And then one of the other artists kind of gave me his email, and I reached out and he already knew about the mixtapes. So that's led to this amazing relationship. But, you know, I think you take it all the way back. Most people don't know, like, my background, I was a graphic artist as well. So before, you know, all of this. And so I always approach these like art projects. You know, it's like, it's got to look how it sounds and it's got to feel, or just all of that has to go together. And so the early days, I actually did the covers myself. So like some of the earliest mixtapes, the first Nas, the Kane, you know, even like the early Biggie joints, I did myself. And it was just about a whole package of like, this has to look how it feels. Because if you see it, back then this was like on Canal Street mixtapes, and it'd be up, you know, in a wall of things, and you wanted your piece to stand out. So everything else was like, you know, half naked girls and da-da-da-da. And I was like, yeah, whatever with that, that's not going to last. Like, we need to make something that's going to last. And what happened was, when you saw my piece up on the wall, it popped out at you. And so it was both. Like, it was, you know, marketing, but it was also, you know, the creative approach. And then I met this guy named Fuse Green, who is an amazing graphic artist as well. He does collage art that is similar to what I would do on the mixtapes, where you're taking elements of all these things and combining it together. So, you know, the Q-Tip mixtape, the Roots, the Lauryn Hill, the Isley Brothers, these are all Fuse Green covers. And so in that role, I was kind of art director. You know, I would explain the vision. It's like, yo, I want Q-Tip's head and all the ideas in his head. And then he would create that. And he was a magician at making that real. And, you know, with Dan Lish, you know, more recently, he's a similar magician where I can just explain to him what I'm going for. Like, I literally said to him, yo, I want it like Outkast and Alice in Wonderland combined. And I mean, and look what he made. So that's another level of talent, you know, that had I pursued my art, I still don't know if I would have been, you know, that ill. But, you know, I think that those guys, the same way as you pay respect to these legendary artists, you know, musical artists, I want to involve the legendary visual artists, you know, Justin Bua, another incredible one who I've worked with. So that's always been essential, man. Like, the art is the thing you can hold. And I'm still from an era of wanting to hold something. You know, we did, I can even grab one and show you, you know, very recently, we did this. So this piece right here, you know, I can hold it up. I don't know if you can see it, but, you know, a USB drive with all the mixtapes and the art, you know, right on there. And I really think there's something to that in a digital world of being able to hold something and have it look beautiful, and you want to put it up on your shelf. I'll give you a better view of it with the light so you can see. Yeah, so there's the Q-Tip on one side and the Lauryn Hill on the other. And this is Fuse Green's art. You can see this just amazing collage of elements. So yeah, that's always been a really important thing to me. And I think it's for that reason, because, you know, I was a collector. Anybody that's a DJ or a crate digger is a collector. And, you know, any DJ's studio you go into, there's all these little artifacts everywhere, like the things that really matter to them. And I always wanted my pieces to be like that, where somebody would want to really put it up and display it like that.